What's going on, peoples? It's your boy Ack Reacher. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and my crew, the full Berserker Clan, and my guys on the panel. Shout out to them too. Man, it was a great weekend, man. Deontay Wilder, man. A little earlier than I predicted, but pretty much what I thought. He threw the right hand straight at the Indian hit. Like you just can't front on him. Got Dominic Breazeale out of there. I seen it live in person. Like I'm telling you, he threw the right hand straight at the Indian here. I'm not being funny. He like it was short and he caught him. And he went right down. I was like, wow, that was quick. That's all I was saying to myself. Like I didn't even get Earl Spence didn't even get to sit in his motherfucking seat. He was just getting comfortable, and Deontay Wilder already smoked Dominic Breazeale out. Okay, so I'm just that was a good way for me to see a Deontay Wilder fight. Even though it was quick, a lot of people said I felt like I would. It was actually worth the money because, me personally, I don't mind seeing 12 rounds and getting my money's worth and staying there late and watching them box. But if somebody gets the bat of there, I'm down for that too. So that's just me personally. I'm cool with either way it go. If it's early or if it take a long time, I'm just used to it. What do you guys think of the fight?
Man,
Oh,
go ahead, 1-1 if you was for to go.
Bro, nah, it's cool, man. Nah, you can ride. You can ride.
Man, I was just gonna say shit. I said it wasn't gonna go. It wasn't gonna go 5, 6. It wasn't gonna go either one. Uh, I am surprised that Dominic didn't give up a better fight, but it's like Deontay Wilder came in and he really went back to the basics, like he was doing body work. That jab was snapping. He could not get inside of that jab. He could not, and I think he touched him one time with one good punch. That bagged Deontay Wilder up. He grabbed him, you know what I'm saying, and got back control of the fight, and that's when he slept him. Wasn't much.
damn, but Dominic Breazeale couldn't survive one punch.
Well, he got hit with it twice.
Yeah, you're right. Because he took the first one. You're right.
Well,
and then he kind of
to
rattled.
be honest with you, he didn't take the first one because he that first one, that first one shook him. Oh, that first one shook him.
Well, I mean, he didn't go down right away.
Yeah, he didn't go down. But yeah, that first
That's why I mean by he took it, because when I seen it in person, he caught him. And then I seen him rock a little bit, but he was still fighting on. And then Wilder caught him again, and then I was like, damn.
To be honest with you, that first one is the one that set up the second one, because after he got hit by that first one, he was timid as shit.
But he didn't even see it.
No, he didn't. You didn't see the first one either. And the first one looked like it hit him harder. But that second one hit him right on the butt.
And I kept saying I need that right hand to be an enigma. One of them ones know that, like Callie's name. And
Man,
Callie always laugh when I say, and it was an enigma. I seen it live and in person. It was an enigma.
The crazy part of that, bro, is that the fight was short enough for you to replay to be the whole fight.
Yeah, you're right. The whole highlight was the knock. Oh man, Earl Spence didn't get this. He didn't get to see it.
Yeah, it's funny because I don't know how these people are making 18 minutes of a highlight. You know what I mean?
They playing. Yeah, you're right though. I don't know. They must be doing it slow as hell.
There must have been a lot of B-roll footage in there, man.
It There wasn't no damn 18 minutes. It didn't feel like that.
There's a lot of B-roll footage in there. They must have done their own personal documentary before they showed the fight or something. I'm not sure, but um, Dominic, listen, let me tell you guys something, man.
That's not a bad idea, though. What showing the
Yeah, yeah.
documentary before this knockout, especially the part I'm thinking about too. What Wilder said, and when I said to this day is one of the most powerful words I ever spoke, and then you see the knock.
Axe clowning, man. Yeah. But Brazil, man, like this is. Let me ask this question because I'm a little bit confused. Did Does anyone actually think Dominic Breazeale is any good? Like, is he an A level
I
fighter?
know what you
Because
think of him already, boy.
I
You
don't I
and
don't.
you and Edge know I gotta admit, y'all never gave y'all the two people I could say on the airwaves that I know that did never gave Anthony Joshua credit for Dominic Breazeale. I know y'all dudes, a lot of dudes don't really even bring him up anyway. But he been in talks recently because he had been Deontay's Wilder's mandatory and stuff. I think if Dominic Breazeale would have got the Dillian White fight, he would have been better prepared.
I got a question. I got a question for one of the ones though. One of the ones. How do you think now? I'm not. I give Anthony Joshua his credit because Anthony Joshua is a good fighter. Whether he's stiff, he's robotic, but the dude is methodical when he comes to boxing because he breaks his opponents down. But for Wilder to get Dominic Breazeale out of there in the first round, and for it to take 7 rounds to get to get the same opponent out, how does that look back on AJ as a fighter? Does that mean he's not as
He's not. He
empowered
don't
on?
got that death magic. He didn't
Well,
Well,
pass.
yeah,
He
I,
didn't.
he has the death magic, but is the
Yo,
power even
Dominic
comparable?
Brazil finished on his feet. He ain't finished on his feet with Wilder. Not to hate on Joshua.
No,
Joshua
I
still
thought
got
I
him
thought
out of there.
I thought his ass got knocked out, knocked out.
Nah, he didn't get knocked out. Knocked out. He didn't get stretched. He finished on his feet.
Oh, see,
That's
Dillian
the
White got
yeah.
difference.
stretched.
That's the
See,
difference. Dillian White got stretched, and I ain't go. I don't blame AJ for that because that was a rivalry. I would have stretched somebody that I was really beefing with too. I wouldn't have won nothing bad. See, like I said, I knew Deontay Wilder didn't really want nothing bad to happen to him because they hugged. I seen it.
Yeah, and he
okay.
said it.
S- So I
It was
He
a
think
was
part
just,
of it.
he just, when you in fighting mode, you say certain things because you, but damn, you really got knocked out by the big brother though, my nigga. You got knocked out by the little brother when you sucker punched him, and then now you really got knocked out by the big brother.
yeah, I think that just to answer what Mac was saying, listen, anyone that can get a first round knockout, there's you get 100 points, maximum points, maximum
Yeah,
respect.
oh yeah, I agree. That's an A plus. They
Yeah,
said
yeah.
they
So
always say, could you give yourself an A plus in boxing? And I
But
say
see that, but
first minute,
but
first
see,
round knockout. That's an
but
A
see,
plus.
one of the ones. My problem with that is you said he get 100 points and he get 100% credit, right? He got 20
yep,
first round knockouts, 20 of them.
yeah. Okay.
That's
So
that's what's
so
crazy.
so he don't need to stay for extra credit. Yeah,
Yeah.
But don't nobody give him credit.
But you see the just to answer the AJ, sorry, not AJ, the first thing. Yeah, I give him nothing but 100% credit. I'm not going to be arrogant enough to say that I expected it from Wilder. I did not predict it at all. I knew that Wilder was going to knock him out. That was There was no other eventuality for me in my mind that Brazil was going to that Brazil was going to win this at all. So it doesn't surprised me that he knocked him out. And as I say, first round knockout, nothing but respect. With regards to the how does it compare with him and AJ? I don't really put too much emphasis on triangle theories because we can all play that game. And triangle theories don't always work out. And as for he's got 20 first round
no,
knockouts,
you right.
the
You right. Triangle theories. I know you getting at the Dominic Brazil thing because AJ. I'm still not saying that. I'm just saying personally, I just think that that's just a testament to Deontay Wilder's power, though. Regardless if I'm placing the triangle there, I just feel like that definitely is a testament to Deontay Wilder's power because he didn't finish on his feet.
Yeah.
And if
See,
you would have asked me that before the fight, and who was going to finish off their feet against which fighter, I would have picked it in that order. He going to finish on his feet with AJ, but AJ going to stop him. And Deontay Wilder gonna leave him on the floor hurt.
see, Ak has a phrase, right, that I borrowed from him as well. Right. It doesn't matter who you put in front of Wilder. Wilder has that death magic. All right.
Yes.
He's got.
I like how you say it, man. You sound like a documentary. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Hey,
man.
he got that Morgan Freeman.
Wild, Wilder has nuclear bombs in his hands. That's what it is. But as for him knocking out 20 guys, first round knockouts, I've never taken credit away from Wilder. Listen, I'm not a Wilder fan, but I don't hate him. I just see things objectively. He has power, undeniable power, unquestionable power. He has mysterious power. And I'm not even joking. Wilder has mysterious power. Wilder's knocked guys out with overhand rabbit punches, right? I don't know, even to this day, you can rewatch it, put it in slow motion. I still don't know how he's knocking guys out. It's unexplainable, right? So I've always given Wilder credit for who he is, man. He knocks guys out. Undeniable. Like you've never heard out of my mouth, oh, his power's suspect. Oh, I don't know about it's nah, man.
Oh no.
Anybody
That's one thing I gotta admit. You can't take that away from him, no matter what you feel about Deontay Wilder.
exactly. Say
I'm
what
not
you
gonna
want
lie.
about Wilder.
The
Say
right
what you want
hand,
about Wilder.
the right hand's like a bedtime story. It just puts people to sleep, man. That's all I can say, man. It's
Yeah, say
serious. I couldn't see it. Dominic Breazeale was a tall, huge guy, man. I gotta keep it real. Like I said, I seen these guys up close. He literally had Deontay Wilder looking up just a tad bit.
yeah. Say what you want about Wilder. Wilder's power is undeniable. But as for him knocking out 20 guys first round knockout, but also Wilder in his
What do
I
you
think it was
question the level of opposition? One of them ones, not to,
um
is that what
I
you
do
getting at? That's what you talking
kind of.
about with the 20 knockouts.
Kind of. So
I knew you was going
but
that way. I knew you
no
was going that way.
no. But the thing is, right? Wilder has got a lot of cruiser rates on his record, right? But with that being said, it's nullified because it's
Yo,
nullified. But wait, it's nullified.
I never knew
It,
that.
Hey, but I'm
yeah,
gonna tell you this: Wilder is a
he's got about
cruiserweight though.
it, yeah, but he's
That
got like in his first, I think his first 20 fights, he's got about 12 to 15 cruiserweights on his record, right? Now, with that being said, his power is confirmed. Listen, Wilder dropped Fury. Listen, man, I'm not gonna. There's nothing you can say about his power, even though he has locked out a lot of cruiserweights and a lot of
But
there
with
was
all
one
due
in.
respect, Wilder's not a big guy himself. You know what? You know what? I am glad that you brought that up because you could still say that with this. You could still answer your own question with this one of them was. You could say that. You could say early in his career he knocked out a lot of cruiserweight, but then you still would have to think to even the present day, and you got to be like, damn, this guy weighed 209, almost
right.
almost a cruiserweight his goddamn self, and he
See, that's
puts
what
down guys that's 250 pounds, 260 pounds.
And I just
that's
want to
what I
say this
said.
as well. Sorry, go ahead, Matt. Go ahead.
That's what I said. I said you said you brought that up, but he is a cruiserweight. He's really a cruiserweight fighting a heavyweight. Like however y'all want to look at him, that's what he is. He's a cruiserweight fighting a heavyweight.
Yeah,
That's a
but
fact. That's a
the last thing I want to say about Wilder, right, is Wilder. I've gone off. I've started to go off of Wilder now. But with that being said, I believe that Wilder, in fact, I'm telling you now, Wilder is possibly the greatest heavyweight to ever exist, which
Nah,
means
I would not.
no, wait, hold on, wait, hear me out, because it's
I
not done,
would
it's
not
not done.
disagree with you on that.
Wait, hear me out because I'm not a Wilder fan when I say this, but just hear me out, right? You can put anyone in front of Wilder. You can put Muhammad Ali. You
Yo,
can put Joe Lewis, Jack Johnson. Sam Langford was more of a light heavyweight that moved up. But anyone, Joe Gans, any of them old school guys, put anyone in front of him, right? At the end of the day, Wilder's got that death magic, and this is the
hey,
conundrum for me.
hey, I'm
Go ahead, go ahead,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead,
tell
man.
you where you got this one wrong at, because Muhammad Ali's different. Muhammad Ali was a heavyweight. Was Muhammad Ali was a welterweight fighting in a heavyweight's body. Deontay Wilder wasn't gonna be able to touch Muhammad Ali because Muhammad Ali was just as fast, if not
you
faster than
you know
Deontay
what?
Wilder.
You know what? That's a good point, Mac. I just only say it depends on what Ali. I think Wilder would be able to touch that Ali around your age, buddy.
I
Yeah,
don't
that
know, bro.
He would
rope a
be
dope
able to touch
Ali.
that
If you're
seventies
talking
Ali.
about
He'd
if
be
you're
able
talking
to
about
touch that
Cassius,
Ali in the '70s, buddy.
not to put
I'm
no
talking. I'm
disrespect on
talking
the
a
man's name,
prime Ali, bro. A
not to put
prime
no
Ali.
disrespect. Not to put no disrespect on the man's lay, but if you're talking about Cassius Clay, yeah, but that rope a dope Ali, bro, based on what I've seen Wilder do, Ali's going to sleep, bro. Ali's going to sleep. I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
Wilder has got death magic.
He
And I
do.
ain't gonna
Listen,
front. I know I gotta pay respect to all of the OGs and all of the boxers and stuff like that. But I keep it real. If I feel like there's an old dude that'll beat a young dude, I'm one of the few dudes I feel like that'll really do that. I'm not biased to just one generation and one side because there's certain dudes that I really like, and that's old school. I love Terry Norris. You know what I mean? So
I do
people
too.
like that.
I think that's the only fighter that's comparable to Earl Spence, in my opinion.
Exactly. That's one of Earl Spence's favorite fighters too. That's why I was like, damn, me and Earl Spence think alike, yo. Swear.
but I'm not saying that Wilder is comparable to those guys. Like I think he's nowhere near the level in terms of skill set of
Yeah,
the
I
great
agree.
heavyweights. But
Yo, see, you
yeah,
hit it right on the head.
Yeah.
One of them ones. You hit it right on the head.
yeah,
That's like
yeah,
what I told the old dudes in the barbershop about Wilder and Tyson. Because all of these dudes is old enough to be, what I mean, probably
I,
me and
I,
Matt's dad.
I will say this though.
These is dudes that grew up in the '80s,
I
and
I,
I
I
said
agree.
Tyson was more skilled. I feel like Wilder was more powerful. I think that I can't say who was the more precise puncher because both of them are very were pretty accurate in their delivery. Because if you would have watched what I seen on Saturday, yo, that motherfucker Wilder, you wouldn't have seen the right hand coming, bro. Unless
I'm
you
a,
go
hey, no,
unless
I
you
was just
have
gonna say
Spider Man, unless you have
just to,
Spider Man reflexes.
just to add on to what you were saying though. I'm gonna be honest. Mike Tyson gets stretched within the first 5 rounds, fucking with Deontay Wilder, because he likes to lunge in, and he would set his own self up to get hit with Wilder's right hand. And I know it's gonna be somebody in the comments that's gonna say I'm tripping. Nah, bro,
No,
think about
no,
it.
I can see it. I can see it happening. Just only difference between him and the Lennox Lewis knockout, I think Deontay Wilder would have been talking trash. And so
Yeah,
Ack,
he would have kept him
eh,
there longer than Lennox did.
hey, hey,
the
Ack,
only,
one
But
second.
bad man don't fear nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Bad man, if you nothing. But yo,
what I
Ack,
will say though
let me
is, oh, I said what I will
go
say
ahead,
is the
go ahead.
only thing I give Tyson though. Tyson gonna do some fucking body work.
Yeah, he would.
Oh,
Deontay Wilder, I could picture him. Deontay Wilder would have had his high guard up probably and just been taking the body shots. Deontay Wilder wouldn't have went nowhere though, Matt.
hey,
Deontay
Nah,
Wilder is a dog. Mike Tyson would have been there digging to the body, and it's a prime Tyson. And we could put
are y'all
we
low?
could say a 29-year-old. What's up, legendary? 29-year-old Deontay Wilder against that. And I still
I didn't
think
know if you had
that
open on this one.
you gonna get tired just working your way in. Deontay Wilder 6'7". you just going to exert mad energy. Trust me, just trying to get on the inside of that tall motherfucker. It's different with a 6'3", 6'2" nigga, 6 foot nigga with a 6'4", 6'5". Now you getting up there. That's getting kind of hard for that reach. You got to really work to get in there. And we talk about a 5'11" dude, Mike
Hey,
Tyson.
Ak, one second, bro. Let me just address someone in the chat. Hey, peace, legendary, peace. And that's Fula, right? Or is that 503? That's Fula. Yeah, peace, Fula. Let me just address Lewis Coleman in the chat because he said man's crazy.
You spoke about Lewis Coleman. Lewis Coleman. You know what? That's Lewis Coleman opinion. You know what? He got a son my age, so he gonna look at it differently. I didn't know that he had a son my age.
Hey, that boy legendary in the building in Fuller.
Yeah. Big up legendary in Fuller. But
and 503. 503. I thought you was going live last night.
Big up 503.
Y'all hold down this hold it down for me real quick.
Yeah. Let me just say this. I'm gonna let you brothers jump in to Lewis Coleman, man. It's no shots, man. No shots. We're all just talking boxing here, so it's no hostility or nothing. But hear what I'm saying, right? The reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is not because I think that Wilder is better than any of those guys. Nowhere near. When you're talking about the great Joe Gans, Jack Johnson, and those guys, right? These are highly skillful fighters. The reason why I say this is based on observation and what I've seen, right? It doesn't matter how good you are. I don't care if you're Muhammad, Jet Li, Bruce Lee, flipping Joe Frazier, all wrapped in one, man. Deontay Wilder has that death magic, man. He once he touches you, man, it's look what he did to Fury, right? Fury was his whole game plan was to box his head off. That's what he said. I'm gonna box your head off. Fury, although he didn't look too good, he was dancing around the ring, and but Wilder dropped him twice, man. Wilder doesn't need to be that good to drop you. And what I'm saying is that as good as the greats were, like Joe Lewis and them guys were, right? Like it Wilder's just got that equalizer. That's all it is. Which one of them old school fighters? And I know about old school boxing as well, so it's not a thing like I'm just plucking names out of the air. Which one of those guys do you think
George Foreman
could take a solid shot from Wilder? Based on what we've seen from Wilder so far, I'm just saying I could be wrong, and I'm not saying like this is a cast iron fact. I'm just saying.
You saying who could take a right hand from Deontay Wilder?
Exactly for 12
heavyweight.
The only person I can see doing that is, as Max said, Muhammad Ali, right? But
and to be honest with you, I love Ali to death. That's my guy right there. It's hard for me to say this, but shoot, I think Ali would at least got dropped, even the prime Ali.
Yeah.
I think he would. I could imagine him getting hit. And to be honest with you, it's not even just the right hand. You got to watch out for the left hook.
What Wilder, man, I'm telling you, and I'm not a Wilder fan saying this, and I don't mean no disrespect to the old school guys, man, because I love them guys. They've paved the way for us. Well, the younger generation here, but I'm just saying, who do you know that can stay away from that right hand for 12 rounds, not get hit, and when they do get hit, withstand that?
Ali.
You know who would have did the best?
Ali, that's true, but he's
think
still gonna get hit though.
I think Lennox would have did the best against Deontay Wilder. And you can now Lewis Coleman try to tell me these young kids don't know no better and stuff like that. I'm actually, I could say and I'm talking about physics and size and everything. I'm not talking about no make believe just because we in 1981 and everything was so much greater then. If things were so much more greater then, make shit's like 1980s again. You know what I'm saying? Tired of these old heads, man. I'm dead about to start telling niggas that, man. So y'all got the power, make it 1980s again, make everything all good again, man. Like, it ain't going back to that. We got to make what we got. You know what I'm saying?
Make the 1980s great again, man.
And then also we got to look at the time. I gotta keep it real with you. Ali came in the perfect time. That civil rights movement time. If you was like around our age we are now, around that time, and you had a voice, I ain't gonna lie, you was gonna get known and you was gonna get shine. That's why I said Ali came at the perfect time. He was the perfect person for the perfect time. You know what I mean? He
Yeah,
was a boisterous person and stuff like that. That's what made him even more great, I think, because it happened around that time when a time in American history where black people trying to get their rights and things like that, and then he just so happened to come with the boxing around that time, and then have that "I love myself" swag about him.
and he was very articulate as well when he
Yeah,
could go
that
toe
too.
to toe with any of these guys in a debate. You know what I'm saying? And he was righteous as well. You could say he was arrogant or
I'm gonna
whatever,
be
but
honest with
he
you.
was a righteous man.
I'd love to just see the press conference between Deontay Wilder and Ali.
Oh, that's a good one, Mac. That's a good one. I
Or
like
the
Yeah,
the press conference.
fuck the fight.
I take
I pay
Ali
to
in
see
that.
the
I
press
take Ali.
conference.
I think Ali, yeah, Ali would have had.
Ali
He
would
would have
wipe
had
the floor.
poetry for Deontay Wilder. He would have called him
Yeah, yeah,
something. He would have nicknamed
yeah.
him something.
Yo, he
Shit,
would have had some
I'd
lyrics
have
that
paid to
Nas
watch
would have been
Wilder.
proud of.
I paid to watch Wilder and Mike Tyson have a press conference. I'd pay to
But
have that right now
I
between the
think
two.
out of the old school dudes, to me, the person that has the best chance because of their size and their frame, I say Lennox Lewis.
George Foreman. After that fight with
George
Ron
Foreman.
Lyles and
Yeah,
George
I say
I
Foreman
George
say
changed that
George
Foreman.
fight.
Foreman too, but
George
I
Foreman.
swear if Deontay Wilder knew how to step back, you could catch George Foreman all the time.
And Jack Johnson as
You
well.
could catch
Jack
George
Johnson.
Foreman, but at the
Especially
same time,
not the old George Foreman as much. See, that's the thing. The older George Foreman was better defensively than the younger
yeah,
George Foreman you could catch. That's what I'm thinking about.
yeah, Ron Lyles caught him too, but Ron Lyles still got caught. They both got caught. I'm telling you, you might hit him, but you gonna get hit. And the thing is, why are you trying to block his punches?
I think he got the power to hurt him. I agree. I know George Foreman would have had the power. I think Lennox got the power to hurt Deontay Wilder. But shoot, Deontay Wilder, man, that boy got a chin now.
But yo, let me say this.
Lewis,
Wilder is easily defeatable. He's easily defeatable. Like, all these guys, Lennox Lewis, Joe Lewis,
so why ain't nobody
Ali,
do it?
because he's got that death magic. All you can
You should
outbox
be able
Wilder,
to
make
beat
him look
that.
silly. You can make him look silly for 12 rounds, and in the last round, all he has to do is touch you, and it's lights out. Listen, man, I've seen this guy knock out Bermain Stavern. Not that Bermain Stavern is anything special, but Bermain Stavern had a full guard up, both hands. You can't get any more defensive than that. Both hands up. Somehow,
He sure
and I
did.
say again, somehow, Wilder
At
knocked this
the
guy out.
Euro step,
This
they hit him with a.
this is what I'm saying, man. And it pains me to say this, and I don't mean no disrespect to the older fighters, man. Cause I love them brothers there from back in the day, man.
Me too.
All
I
I'm
watched
saying is that
the fight.
all them guys will definitely outbox him. Wilder wouldn't stand a chance, and they probably will outbox him until Wilder touches them. Who, apart from George Foreman and Jack Johnson, Muhammad Ali, you know, who can take that power, man? Because Wilder's power is mythical, unexplainable. Unexplainable. He's got unexplainable power. I've seen him knock out guys, and I'm just thinking, what? You got knocked out from that? How? What was that? That was a rabbit punch. Rather knocked you out with a rabbit punch. What's going on? How the hell did that happen? Do you know what I mean? And yes, all right, he did knock out a load of cruiserweights, but bro, man, his power was something else, man. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to, jump all the way off the cliff and go left with it, but his power is
Let me
phenomenal.
let me ask the fellas what they thought about the fight. Uh, Pula, what'd you think of the fight, bro?
It wasn't much of a fight to think about, really. It was more like a little skirmish outside the club, and then the guy gets caught. Basically, I knew it was gonna happen, and I kind of predicted a Spilka-like knockout was gonna happen. And like basically, Wilder, from what I see, is that as awkward as he is and whatnot, as not as technically sound as he is and everything like that, he's still an intelligent, cerebral fighter. He's still a thinking fighter. He's not. The windmills happen only when he has you hurt. When he knows he has you hurt, that's when windmill Wilder takes place. But from what I saw in this fight, he's intelligent, and also he's learning how to hide the right hand better and better each fight. That right hand was like a sniper rifle, basically. It was like a sniper hitting you like from 400 meters away. Basically, I truly believe that Wilder does not try to punch to you. He tries to punch through you. Basically, like he's trying to punch through a wall. That's how I think that's his mentality, basically. And yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. I don't take anybody who needs
Did you see Virgil Hunter's face? Fool.
Yeah.
Every time I think of Virgil Hunter's face, I start laughing.
I don't take anybody serious who wears a D cup, or who needs a C cup. I don't take you serious. Even if you're a heavyweight boxer, you're not serious to me. So I knew it was gonna happen. He asked for it. It was wham bam, thank you, ma'am. And I expected I expected it. I didn't expect that to go 12 rounds. Yeah, I expected it to be 1 round occasion. No, maybe 4. But it is what it is. When you're a sniper in the bushes, you just surprise people, and it's just good night, basically. So Wilder is a freak of nature. Nobody's built like him. It's going to be hard to beat him. I think Anthony Joshua will suffer the same fate. I really don't think Anthony Joshua fancies fighting him after this. I really don't think Eddie Hearn fancies Anthony Joshua fighting him after this, because those Infinity Stones will make Wilder Thanos. He'll have all the Infinity Stones. That's the thing. He'll have every single last one of them, because, he will chip AJ too. It may not be in the first round. It may be in like the 7th round or the 8th round. But no way in hell AJ is outboxing Wilder for 12 straight rounds. He's a stiff, robotic, bad footwork, flat-footed, no head movement, probably a fitness model who decided he wanted a box fighter. And in my opinion right now, I think Wilder should just go ahead and shut up Dillian White. This dude is whining so much. Just go ahead and shut him up. Just go ahead and fight him next and just brush him off. Just chip him, because Dillian White don't got nothing for Wilder. He has nothing at all. And as much as I love Yardies, as much as I roll with my Jamaican brethren, that dude has nothing for Wilder but probably some jerk chicken and some breadfruit. That's all I got, man.
Legendary, you there, bro?
Peace. What's up? What's cracking with it?
What's good, bro?
Yeah,
All right,
peace,
my
legendary,
question for
peace.
you is, what do you think of Luis Ortiz getting in the ring after the Wilder fight?
Man, to be honest,
Why Luis Ortiz? It looked awkward. What you think like caused the awkwardness? Like, cause it seemed awkward when he was in the ring. Go ahead, Legend.
on the cool, man. I ain't see it because I was at the fight while Wilder was fighting. So I was watching it on my Showtime app.
Oh, okay.
Then once the fight was over with, I just finished doing what I was doing. But I mean, the whole setup of Ortiz, my take on it, him actually getting in the ring. See, they pushed it. This a Al Heyman chess move. You know what I'm saying? We gotta watch the board right now and what's going on. So they gonna push him up there because Luis Ortiz, even though Wilder beat him, this still a tough fight. They just snatched him from that Joshua fight. That was some more inside shit. PBC, Heyman them ain't want that fight. Fuck them niggas. What Wilder keep screaming? That nigga ain't got nobody to fight. He in the state, they doing the same thing they did to Bud Crawford. They locking the board up on these niggas' ass. You gonna respect something around this motherfucker. So boom, what they do, they move their piece to the puzzle. Luis Ortiz and Wilder too. This they saying we can go do this and the fans still respect this fight more than anything AJ can go and put together after this fight with Anthony Ruiz. So I think it was a power move. Again, man, you know, they showing these niggas how this shit's supposed to be done. Now Anthony Joshua got to come out here on the first and goddamn, I mean, what you gonna do? You gonna get a first round knockout too? You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna have to show something, man, because the world is watching, man, and a nigga can sit here and talk all motherfucking day. Conversation rule the nation, man, but at the end of the day, you gonna have to pull up. You gonna have to goddamn produce something, bring something to the table, because you keep telling everybody this and that about Wilder, but this nigga is just too electrifying, man. Electrifying. Had this nigga looking like the Jumpman symbol out there, man. They got memes of this nigga going all over. This nigga is going viral. Anthony Joshua gonna have to step up on June 21st, or Al Heyman them, this power move with RT is forcing them to come with the 50-50 and do the right thing.
To be honest, though, I just want to chip in on this. I just want to, go ahead and chip in. I really don't want to see Luis Ortiz, Deontay Wilder too, because Ortiz is going to get clipped even worse. Like, he may go to sleep. Like, in this fight, he may go to sleep on the second fight. You know, don't get me wrong. The first fight was close and competitive, but nah, man. You know, Wilder he's better than he was in the first fight. That's the whole thing.
I don't want to see it neither, Fuller. I don't want to see it neither. I said I don't want to see that fight again either.
Because I mean, honestly, I'm Team Ortiz all the way.
I ain't gonna lie, Uncle Luis didn't look right in that ring. Uncle Luis looked like he got his clothes from the Salvation Army. I was kind of mad. That shit was, that's my Cuban bro, but that shit wasn't looking right.
Yeah, I'm team.
And they ain't even really do no talking. Deontay Wilder was open-minded. He didn't just say, I'm gonna go after Ortiz right away. He was just like, you know what I mean, if Joshua talk right.
You know, I'm Team Cuba all the way. You know, hell, a nigga is booked to go back in July. Already bought his ticket. But anyway, nah, man, that dude will get stressed. I'm telling you right now, that dude will get like, man, it may be in the third round that he gets stressed. You know, because Wilder already knows what he's gonna bring. You know, so I don't want to see that fight again. I'd rather see Wilder fight Dillian White, to be honest with you, and just pluck him off. Because Dillian White is talking too much. He's not doing nothing. This nigga is talking too much, man. I want Wilder to
who just got out that straw?
Yeah, man.
Someone's the shit out that straw.
Got a milkshake.
I swear.
Man, I want Wilder to shut this nigga up once and for all.
Damn.
He's just whining, man. Like Birdie was just whining. You know, like I think
Dillian.
Yeah, Dillian White. It's like, man, shut up, nigga. Like, really, you had your chances. He gave you chances, nigga, to fight him. He said, okay, you want to fight? He bet. Fight Luis Ortiz, beat him, and you can fight me.
Keep it real with you.
Fight Carlos, fight Kabrat Pulev, and then you can fight me. But this dude was whining about it, man. Seriously. Like, I want
Luis Ortiz
to pluck him. I just really want Wilder to just shut Dillian White up. That's what I wish.
Dillian White is good for about 6 rounds maximum. He's overweight. He gasses out by round 3. Wilder, there's no question that Wilder will knock him into the next century. Like, I'll tell you that now. Dillian White is, man, he's no good, man. He's no good. I don't see Dillian White as A-level. He's beat some guys, you know, he beat Chisora. He threw a lazy left hand and he knocked out Chisora or whatever. But I'm telling you now, White's going to sleep. Within 3 rounds. Within 3 rounds, Wilder's knocking him out. Because Dylan White doesn't have what it takes to beat someone like Wilder. He's fat, he's overweight, he's too flat-footed, slow.
And let me say something real quick, not to cut you off. In my heart of hearts, I think Deontay Wilder is a better boxer than Dillian White. Me personally, like in all honesty, I think Deontay Wilder
Hey,
boxes
time
better
out.
than
Hold
Dillian
on,
White.
time out, fool. You slide this shit out the motherfucking slide. Y'all hear that shit? That nigga
Yo,
my bad.
in that motherfucker.
No,
Nigga.
my bad,
yo,
man.
man.
I'm going
Fuller's
to.
got them African sandals on,
Hey, you
boy.
feel me? That's all I said. Hold on, man.
Nah, my bad, dude.
Straight from West Africa.
My bad, dude. I'm on a mission right now, dude. Sorry.
He said Fuller got the African sandals.
That
Oh,
nigga
Fuller's rocking them
moving, boy.
sandals that my uncle and them be rocking.
Hey, that's them cab
Those
driver
heavy.
slides, man. That's the
He-
taxi driver slides.
He's got those heavy
duty.
duty. You know, you know those sandals are heavy duty as well, man. They're very durable. Any terrain, it can handle that.
Tell you, hey, you can climb a mountain in them hoes, boy.
Hey man, y'all wrong for that one.
Hey, for real, nigga, them hoes. Hey, man, you can go wherever you want in them hoes, man.
Yo, I see some of my uncles roll up to the club in those, man.
Straight blue jeans, sweatpants, all kinds of shit.
Anything you want, man. You know,
I'm gonna have to go get me some of them African sandals because, dog, I'm telling you, out of the African sandals and that uncle sandals at the barbecue, best sandals in the world, dog.
I'm trying to tell you, you keep them hoes 10, 15 years.
I swear to God. Hey, and it's real leather.
Yeah.
Oh man.
50 years. My bad.
Hey man, Mac, man, that motherfucking Houston boxing on fire right now, man.
Oh, I know, man. I had my homegirl that boxed at the gym I go to. She was sending me all kind of videos from the fight. She sent me the video of Quinn's second round knockout. Boy, the only reason I didn't go to that fight because I actually had press credentials for that fight, man. Coach Dre got me the credentials and shit.
Yeah.
And Coach Dre from G&M Gym, that's Quinn is his cousin. And he got me press credentials, but I told him my brother was getting engaged. You know, he proposed to his girl. So, you know, that's one of them events I can't miss. I got it. But I will be at that fight June 1st.
Yeah, he fight June 1st over there on Hardwin and shit, man. I'm going to be tuned in, though, man. I'm going to have to download. I'm going to have to buy the zone, man, so I can watch the fight while I'm out there, man. Them hoes got me. Caught me in the jam. But I'm going to get them hoes, though. On the 1st, yeah, I'm gonna be in Mexico, man, so I ain't about to make that fight.
Man, well, I'm in that bitch. It's gonna be the
Jericho fighting on there too. Look, Jericho Walton out of New Orleans.
Yeah, that's Savannah's boxing club, right?
Yeah, goddamn
right.
That's
on the 1st.
Bad motherfucker, man. That nigga showing out
from what I've been hearing, they got the most pros coming out their gym right now.
Yeah, Savannah. Yeah, Savannah, one of the biggest. I mean, they go out through Galveston and everything recruiting.
Yeah, I'm gonna be at that bitch.
Yeah, hey, them Fifth Ward niggas was deep in the bitch in there. Fifth Ward, Greens Point, them niggas about to squab in that hoe. Niggas started talking about, knock that hoe ass niggas out. Niggas ain't no hoes over here, nigga. Nigga, put somebody out there. Nigga, we get money. Niggas start standing on chairs and shit.
You know how it is in the H, bro.
Yeah, nigga, that bitch was stood out. Nigga, turned up, that hoe felt like we was at the club, nigga. Ooh, it was some, man, they was in there. I'm telling you, man. I said, damn, man, I would have never thought. But yeah, they was in there deep, man. Thick. Cornbread fed.
Big Money talk about he was supposed to go, was at Greenpoint or something like that.
Yeah, it was at Greens Point, Big Money.
Yeah, it was Athletics gym.
Wide up, nigga. That bitch was so deep, nigga. Niggas was parking lot pimping after that hoe.
And Lewis Coleman, you ain't body nobody, man. Stop, man. No, what's wrong with this guy? Destroyed you with Keith Thurman, bro. Your man Keith Thurman, now he about to fight an old man, and it's a 50-50 fight.
I don't even know why the fuck y'all entertaining that dude.
Your man about to fight an old man, it's a 50-50 fight. What does that say about your mans? You done got me started. What does that say about your man?
Man, Deontay Wilder got a first round knockout. We not finna talk about no hoe ass Keith Thurman. Fuck Keith Thurman.
Hey, y'all seen that Keith Thurman looking nigga in AJ's crew?
Oh, you talking about his name, man.
I don't know his name.
Well, nah, what's the name? Was getting
TV pointed him out.
guy that had Julia, and he hit Julia up, and he was laughing or whatever. It's crazy. I forgot his name. He actually cool though, because we was like, you know, what I mean, you know how you could crack on somebody, but then they end up being cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Focus. Did you go? Did you go to the fight?
I did. I was trying to reach Act, but he had to dip out. Medical BFTB.
Yeah, man. You the only one I get to see, Focus, man. Next time I ain't gonna go there with Shorty and shit. I'm gonna just go by myself, bro.
Oh, I didn't even. I thought you wasn't. I thought she wouldn't have been up for it.
Nah, she. Yeah, but she got sick, man. She still been sick. Hope ain't no little sinkos coming. I don't know, man, but she wasn't feeling good. But I wanted to really chill with the bro. Next time I'm gonna get there earlier. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come to Brooklyn early, and I'm gonna come by myself.
Yeah, I saw the picture with you, BFTB, and Drew.
Word. Cool brother.
Word.
I seen the picture with Focus Ball and Drew.
My niece son took my focus ball.
You got robbed?
Yeah, man.
Yo, kids love playing with that shit. Most of the stuff, most ones I've sold are like to kids.
You know what I'm saying? She was like, I like these. I'm like, yo, man, that's for defense, man. I was like, you getting hit the whole time with it. But she liked it. She kept trying. Well,
Facts.
But yeah, man, what you think of the overall? Did you have a good time at the fight though, Focus Ball?
Yeah, man. It was cool. I did kind of wish there was more fights a little bit. Like I noticed that about boxing cards, they don't really have like solid undercards. It's really about the main event, you know. It'd be nice if they had some like note. I mean, it was nice that Gary Russell was on it.
I mean, yeah, they had Gary Russell.
Against who? Against a dude who walked.
Yeah, you're right. Face. Well, it's not Gary Russell's fault.
Yeah. I mean, I was glad to see him anyway.
That was the undercard was supposed to be Leo Santa Cruz.
Exactly. Like if you had Gary Russell and Leo Santa Cruz.
No, there was 3 of them there, right? There was 3 Gary Russells.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I think there's
Antoine one and the other one.
Yeah.
Their father's named Gary Russell as well.
Yeah, man, he's feeling himself.
I can't keep up with the other brothers, man. My fault. No disrespect to them, man. It's
like George Foreman.
And by the way, since we on that fight, they cheated Mendez yesterday.
What?
Mendez.
I didn't get to watch the whole Mendez fight. It took me mad long to get the food, bro.
Yeah, they cheated Argenis, man. That was no fucking draw.
Yeah, it wasn't no draw, bro.
He always getting the draw. I said Dominican do that for Anthony Peterson. Gave Anthony Peterson work too. I mean, Anthony Peterson. I think that fight was more of a draw than that other fight. Hell yeah,
man! I'm telling you, as Fuda was saying, man, White's going to sleep within three rounds. He's going to sleep within 3 rounds. 3 rounds.
I wonder if White really trying to take this fight after that.
Wait, Mac, let me say this, right? If that fight gets made and Wilder puts him asleep in the first round, I'm not going to be surprised. I want to be on record as saying that now. I'm not going to be surprised. He still gets his 100 points. He gets his 100 points, but I'm not going to be surprised. There ain't going to be no surprise to me if Wilder sleeps White.
Oh, White, of course.
If Wilder sleeps White within the first round, that's not going to be no surprise to me. I'm sorry, it's just not a surprise, man.
I give White 3 rounds tops.
I can see Dillian White hitting the canvas. I can
Oh
see it.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I can
Get
Hey,
the
see.
what?
motherfucking
I can
lights back.
already see it now, like him hitting the canvas.
I'm talking about some classic shit, Big At. He gonna put that nigga lights out. But Dylan
Bro,
White cool with that. He just want the points. He want that feel. He just want that. He's showing up for a tech too. Just notice how he talking. He don't be having all that bass and shit in his voice no more when he talking about Wilder. You know what I'm saying? You can just see straight to the hate. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas envy Wilder, man. They mad at the motherfucking Wilder, man. But yeah, I want to see Dylan White get his head knocked out too. But it might not happen
We
because he's fucking with Eddie Hearn.
Man, all you're gonna see is a pair of
Meaning that PBC might not take that fight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with you niggas.
all you're gonna see.
You're gonna be talking like Virgil Hunter after the fight. He said, "Now we all know the right hand has a mind of its own."
Man, I'm telling you, all you're gonna see is a pair of size C breasts flying through the air. You know what I mean? Like fat going in all the types of different directions. Man, yo, Wilder he's gonna elevate him. He's gonna elevate Dylan White. He's gonna elevate 16 stones off the canvas. White's gonna be all elevated in the air like a kung fu movie in slow motion with special effects as well. Telling you, man, it's gonna be spectacular.
I predict Wilder knocks him out with a short Yukon. Boop.
And just for act, if it happens in MSG, you know what I mean? He might even get the raging demon. The lights go out at the MSG, and all you see is the symbol. You know the symbol.
At the end. That would be tough though. I ain't gonna fret. Deontay Wilder, he need to go holler at them dudes in Japan. Make a jacket like that.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, he knew he needs to do that.
Oh, you said he knew he? Well, you know what? It could work. That could work.
He won his fight, right?
Yeah. There's no more male Puerto Rican champions. Just know that. That nigga got smoked out of here. And Max still don't believe in the scriptures and the ancient scrolls. I'm still trying to.
He still don't believe.
Still trying to recite a verse to Max.
I don't believe what?
Still trying to recite an ayat in a verse. You know what I mean, to this dude about he knew it.
Man, get the hell out of here, dog. I sat there and told you I picked the Louis to win this.
No, I'm not saying you didn't pick him to win. I'm just saying you still don't believe in him, though.
No, I ain't never said I didn't believe him.
So you think that Denito Donaire could still win, or you favor Nui now?
Man, I'm riding with my American.
Oh, okay. All right, I respect it. All right.
Isn't he Filipino?
Yeah, but he was born in America.
Oh, okay, Filipino American.
Yeah, he from Oakland. He from Oakland.
Man, I like Anui style, man. I'm riding with Anui on this one.
Me too.
Yeah, Donaire, I've seen he lost to Frampton, lost to Rigo, or that was a long time ago. I don't think Donaire, is going to bring anything to the table that, is going to destabilize Anui.
I would have loved to see what would have happened in that Tay fight.
Exactly. Yeah.
I would have loved to see, because I favor Tay in that fight, not no Donaire.
I agree.
And that's because of the slave DNA, Mac.
That slave DNA.
That's the African that comes out, you know what I mean? That's the
Mac Dog, I got that Black Fight Fan. Black Fight Fan has said that one time because when they always had the steroid allegations with the tech, what they try to say with the Texas dude. So Black Fight Fan one day said, one of them ones he said, "Nah, it's just hard work and slave DNA." And ever since then, I've been saying that because that shit always happens.
Listen to that shit.
Because Black Fight Fan is an idiot. He had me crying with that. He had me on the floor with that one. Because you know they always be trying to hate on the Charlos and Earl.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so that's why he said. That's why he had said that. Yep.
Oh, he's people in the chat are hating on who's there hating on Errol though, man? What's Errol done? Well, I guess I don't know.
He's been black in public.
Errol's cool, man. You know what I mean?
Word.
Errol doing his thing. But you know, the fight fan's gotta, you know, obviously he's gotta try and correct some of that. That's his boy. He I think he's kind of close with what's his name? I forgot his name. Mac interviewed him. Oh, what's his name? His strength and conditioning coach. He was on Stay Ready's channels a while ago. I forgot his name, man. He seemed like cool people. But yeah, man.
I tell you though, one thing that changed, I favor Regis Prograde even more to win the even more. I already thought he would win before, but like I said, after that Relic and Baranchek, like I said, I feel like they had the same Regis as Zan. And literally, Regis, he passed. I ain't gonna say Josh Taylor didn't pass either, but I want to say that was more like 70, 67, 75-ish on the test. Only because he got bruised up. And I thought that he was getting tagged at certain points. But I did think that he did good overall. He showcased a good chin, Josh Taylor.
Man, I'd love to hear from Mac on that, man.
Like I said, the only reason why I say that is because I feel like Baranchek and Relic is the same type of fighter. That's why I say they had the same Regents exam. And I feel like Regis, he passed his with flying colors because he stopped Relic.
Yeah. I like to get Mac's take on this. See how he perceived the fight. You there, Mac? Oh, he must be busy. What did anyone else think?
Mac, you not there?
Yeah, what's up? What's up? What'd you say?
Yeah, I was just saying I would like to get your take on the Taylor and the Baranchik fight, man. I've been waiting for that, man.
Man, I didn't even get to watch the fight.
Oh.
I wanted to see the fight, but I don't even know I just know Taylor won. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Was it
we're gonna have to catch up with you then, man, because I wanna get your I wanna hear your breakdown. There was nothing controversial. I just want to hear.
I heard he got dropped a couple times though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he dropped him twice in the 6th round. He dropped Baranchek twice. And that's crazy because remember on the phone, I said I feel like he gonna get dropped in the fight because of the Abel Ramos fight.
Yep.
And he got dropped, but I didn't think he would get dropped twice.
Yeah, do you know what's funny though? Lewis Coleman was saying he felt like Baranchik won. No, sorry. Baranchik won, and I've heard quite a few other people say that as well. I'm gonna keep it real with you as well. I did only see the second half of the fight myself, so I need to catch up on.
Wait, they trying to say what? They try to say he got robbed?
Yeah, I've seen quite a lot of people say that. No, not robbed, but I've heard a lot of people say Baranchik won.
Hell no.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I called you.
Yeah, I know you called me, but you called me during the New Way fight.
Yeah,
you didn't call me the Josh Taylor fight.
It was the same shit.
See, I like that. Mac was in full focus mode, you know. He ain't in a no. Don't call me when I'm watching the fight. I don't want to hear from no one. I'm watching the fight.
Nah, but yeah, man. I watched it. Yeah, I watched both. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying about the fight. I watched both of those. The Relic fight with Prograde, and I watched this fight and I gotta be honest with you. Baranchek and Relic is the same nigga. Okay? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is, remember how when we was kids and we had to take a Regents test? Well,
You in
Regents.
New York, bro. I'm in Texas.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
What's that,
Yeah.
like a spelling test?
It's
I
like
remember
college.
that fucking Regents test. Fuck Regents.
I forgot you in Texas, man.
Wait, what is that? Is that like a spelling test? Is it?
It's like a test. It's like a state exam, like for school. You gotta take
Oh,
a.
okay.
It's like the finals. You know when you're taking your finals and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, even if you pass all your classes and you're set to graduate, the state goes, man, fuck you. Take this test on top of all that shit.
Yeah, basically. Wait, didn't they have it right focused to where even if, let's say, you failed at school, if you pass your regents, you could pass?
Yeah, something like that.
Right? All right.
Yeah,
I don't know if they have it like that anymore.
Oh, I have no idea.
That's the cheat code right there. But yeah, man. Like I said, to get back to boxing, I just feel like Reed just passed it like way easier. He got his belt way easier, and you ain't gonna hear about no controversy because he stopped. Josh Taylor, on the other hand, I'm telling you, that fifth round, he got hit with something. He took it though. That's what showed me he had a good chin though.
Yeah. I've been following Regis for a while, and yeah, I was saying it was 50-50 before, but I like Taylor in this. Sorry, Pro Gray in this more.
Yeah, just because, and I like the fact that they had him at the fight, just like I like that Donito Donaire was at the fight.
Yeah. I heard he was getting booed though for some reason.
Yeah, he was, because a
What?
lot of no way people flew over there, man. They was in
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, them guys there
Glasgow.
turned up.
Yeah, I mean, it was over there, man.
Yeah. Those Japanese and you know that you're talking about a 14-hour flight, man. That's some real determination to fly halfway around the world. You know what I mean? To support your boy like that, man. Big up those guys, man.
The way
They
baby
showed up.
moms was there. Like,
Yep.
it was lit. It was lit, man. Yeah, I'm saying, like, I like how they had that whole shit. Like how they had a light on the ring, and then they'd be like, Inoue, Rodriguez, stand in the light. That whole
Yeah.
World Boxing Series shit. Yo, I think it's dope, man. I think it
Right.
should be one in every single weight class. I think every champion, it should be mandated. The sanctioning body should make it mandated. That's
Yeah,
giving back to the fans.
Yeah, what like the presentation of the whole event and the fighters and stuff like that. It come like it like some kind of gladiator type thing or something, where you know they presented the fighters. You know,
That's funny. I was watching 300 too.
What happened?
Huh? Max said, "What happened?"
I think he's talking to.
I'm be out of
Yeah, he's talking to someone.
Oh, he's talking.
But,
I thought he was talking to us. I thought he just hopped on and said, "What happened?" And sometimes he be doing that.
But
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, they presented it like it's like it kind of reminds you of like the Colosseum, you know, the Romans in the Colosseum, and you know when they used to get people, especially after to fight beasts and tigers and stuff like that. You know, the slaves and
I can't believe you for the
it's like it was a proper event, wasn't it?
What?
Yeah, I hear you, man. It was a proper event. You know, the way they presented it, it's kind of different.
Yeah. I like it, man. I really like it. It's dope. Like that's one of those things I'm not gonna forget. And I think, to be honest, it's I don't know why they didn't do nothing like that in America. The only thing I wasn't feeling about the World Boxing Series, I didn't like that they was 0-0, man.
Yeah.
I wasn't feel. I'm not feeling that. Like it's too many. Never mind. I was going to say some. That might be a little race. I'm like, it's too many certain people hands in that for people not
Yep.
getting paid. That's all I'm gonna say. Certain
Yeah.
people hands that's in that. That's a certain complexion that I don't understand why they ain't getting paid.
Yeah. I thought they had a lot of money behind them as well, but obviously something
I
went
thought so
left.
too.
You know, I don't know what happened.
I know if I wouldn't have got my purse one of them ones, and I know you old enough to remember this. I wasn't alive yet, but I'm gonna just say it anyway.
It's crazy. The champions was the ones that wasn't getting paid. The
Nah,
stars,
but
the ones
Mac,
like
look,
Josh
I'm
Taylor.
letting you know right now. If I was them, I would have been on their helmet like motherfucker Ice Cube did. That's why one of them ones is like, I know I wasn't alive yet. I know for a fact I wasn't alive yet when that happened.
Damn,
But still, I'm gonna say it anyway.
yeah.
I'm gonna come to the motherfucker office.
with the baseball bat.
There's a
I'm not playing with a couple of my cousins, or my
Hey,
crazy
there's a tactic they
cousins
use that we should learn from.
with dreads. Yes, they have dreads.
You heard that?
Don't fit focus.
What was that focus?
There's a tactic they use that I think that it would serve our people good to do as well. And that tactic is to basically circulate the money in your community before it goes to anybody else.
Exactly. That's how it should be. That's how it should be, bro.
And you know what's funny? They make it seem racist if we say black people should do that. But the funny thing is, I just learned
you're always gonna
fucking
be
race does that, bro.
Bro.
Every race shops from their own and gets from their own before they go to anybody else.
Next time you somewhere, do me a favor. Root for a black person, even if you don't like that black person.
Of course, no,
if it's white people there, I just want you to do a test. Just pay attention to how they look at you. They may not say nothing, but then white people gonna look at you.
But I know that.
You all already know how I do. I'm always rooting for my people. I don't business. Even when Mayweather was fighting Hatton, and I actually watched it in a pub full of.
Oh man, yo, Hatton though. Yeah. I gotta give Ricky Hatton credit though. At least Ricky Hatton came over, bro. And I agree with every time when Kerr say that. He fought Floyd when Floyd was still Floyd, and Ricky Hatton put it all on the line. Ricky Hatton wasn't a girl. I respect Ricky Hatton. All these other UK dudes was waiting until niggas was out of their prime. Ricky Hatton was in the pub drinking, still losing weight. In championship fights that next day, bro. That's a talent.
Yeah.
The dude weighed like 200 pounds, bro. Had to lose weight, get to 147. Imagine that. Weighing like 180, close to like 200, and happen to get down to like shit. Roberto Duran was like that too.
Yo, I'm always root for my people. I don't care if you're Cuban. I don't care if you're African, Black American, Black British, Black Afro-Brazilian. I don't care, man. I'm always rooting for my people. Always.
Did you get to watch the MTK Global?
No, I didn't. I didn't catch up on that yet.
It was on their channel too. See, they fight to be free. I give them that. They'll have it on their page and live stream.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. You better stop acting brand new. One of them ones they said hashtag MTK Global.
Oh, do you know what? I didn't even know that. You know, I've got.
Yeah, they got a page.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even know that. I didn't know they had their own page. But okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna catch
What
up
does the
with that.
MTK stand for? One of them ones.
I'm not too sure, you know.
He said, "I'm not too sure." Yeah,
I'm
you
not.
MTK
I'm
is
not
a
normally
sure.
gang. You know that,
break
right?
down everything to us. I wanted to know what that meant.
You heard?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
You
Hey,
gotta find that out for me and tell me.
hey, you know what?
Yeah. I'll find out. But there was quite a lot going on yesterday because uh there was England's national boxing was going on as well, and I was quite actually over the weekend I was quite busy actually, so I didn't catch none of the fights live. So I still got a bit of catching up to do. But yeah, I must get at that when I can.
Yeah, who fucked up?
But yeah, man, you know, when it comes to my people, I'm always riding for my people. I want business. I still like other fighters and stuff. You know, I recognize talent
Is
when I
it just
see
me
it.
or is it hot?
You know,
But it was hot before I
but
turned the oven on.
I recognize our position out here, boy.
It's been hot in
And
here. Like now, I feel fine. So
you
you
know,
might be
it's
hot.
beautiful because when I go
I
to
just
these
got
other
them cooking.
places,
Yeah, I was like, it feels
you know,
good.
other
It's been
countries
cool
or
here, but
whatever,
it's been
and I
hot.
see a
I don't
brother,
understand why
we
the
don't
hell.
even speak the same language,
When you
Like they
turn
need to
this
but
say
we
down,
just
that.
have that
I need
telepathic
to
look
say that.
that says, okay,
because
I
that's an
recognize
energy
you
saver.
and
Head.
you
But
recognize
when you
me.
change the
So
temperature, I
if
mean,
it
what
goes
certain
down,
times
we
of the
can
day,
link up.
you
Mac,
feel like you
Mac,
got
go on
warm.
mute.
Oh,
Mac,
all right, my bad.
yeah, because one of them was. What's up, Mark Wonderlich? Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying that no matter where I go in the world, when I see my brothers, we might not even speak the same language, but we give each other that look, and it's a telepathic look of recognition that says, hey, we're out here. If anything goes down, come check me. You know what I mean? And we do what we have to do. Do you know what I mean? It's until you experience it, you don't really know, man. But yeah, man, I ride with all my peoples, man, across the world. And we need to do more of that. What Focus was saying, we need to do more of that. What you and Focus was saying.
Facts on facts. Now I know what you mean, man. Like when I see other black people, like especially like young black people, especially like if I'm in the neighborhood and I see little niggas fucking up, like I feel an obligation to say something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, focus, man. My fault, man. I wanted to holler at you, man. I go for it, but that Sean Porter Earl Spence fight. Hopefully, they bring that back over here.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be there.
I mean, it's all good. I know you with your lady and all that.
But next time
You
I'm
by
not going.
yourself or whatever.
Next time I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna just come. If well, probably with one of my peoples. I ain't going to
You get a
do it.
long ride back.
Yeah, or however I got to do it. However I got to do it.
How long it took you to get back?
It didn't take that long. Took about 45 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
And I
hey
get home at
fellas.
like 4 a.m.
Hey fellas, what was the atmosphere like? Was it full? Was there still seats
Full.
available?
Yo, bro, go on my page.
Bruh.
I
First,
said Wilder versus Brazil, packed house. I showed you a glimpse of the crowd and how they was acting.
during the first two fights, it wasn't that packed. There was a lot of empty seats. But as soon as the main event started, I blinked. I'm like, yo, when the fuck did these seats fill up?
Yo, I feel like everybody was on the outside, commercial
Mhm.
with each other. And then once they heard Wilder was coming, everybody came. You know what I mean?
Because even I was outside when Brazil came in. When I came back in, I'm like, oh, this place is packed. And
Yeah,
it's not even like a versus a big name. You feel me?
yeah. Okay, because I thought. So, do you think that a lot of New Yorkers they bought the tickets late? Is that what happened? They
I
just
mean, I
buy
bought
at the
my tickets
last
last
minute.
minute.
Everyone bought it at the last minute, yeah.
I bought last minute.
I did.
Why is that? Is it because it's cheaper? Is it? Do you get a discount or
Nah,
something?
I was just lazy.
Okay. Well, you didn't think that they could have sold out?
It wasn't that like I knew I wasn't gonna spend a lot on tickets. I didn't intend to. Like I was gonna go. If it was a different fight, let's say it was like a Joshua fight, I would spring for closer seats. But I'm like, I'm just gonna cop. I'm gonna cop some cheap nosebleeds and whatnot. Bound to get something.
Yeah.
But I got mine like 4 days before.
Okay. But yeah, man. I've
I got
I'm not sure.
mine the day before, literally.
Oh, you got it on a Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm not sure when I'm next going to be in New York. Maybe this year. Maybe all things going well. Got some things to sort out over here. And I might get to New York, and it would be nice to go to the Barclays or MSG or whatever, just to kind of get the experience or whatever. But
Yeah, you
I,
should try to come when there's a fight here.
yeah, because I would like to just see how you guys do it in terms of the event. Is it what's the presentation like? And stuff like that.
They should have Wilder versus Joshua at MSG.
Yeah, yeah. I think Wilder Joshua, that could definitely that's more than likely. It'll probably be a Vegas thing, wouldn't it? Wilder Joshua. I think it'll more than
Probably.
more than
they'll
likely
probably
be a
do Vegas
Vegas.
for that.
Yeah, but Joshua, yeah, he's fighting in a couple of weeks there.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
I don't.
MSG so I can go.
Oh, you gonna go to it?
If it's at MSG, no. I'm talking about Wilder Joshua.
Oh, what Wilder?
Joshua,
okay,
no,
got you.
I ain't going to
Yeah,
that. Fuck that.
yeah. Did you any of you guys catch any of the Russell brothers fighting, or did you just kind of turn
The
up for the
what
main event?
brothers?
The Russell
Oh, the
brothers.
Russell? Yeah, I call Gary Russell. His entrance was pretty interesting.
Yeah, well, what happened?
He came out in like some African garb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his trunks. Like if you look
Yeah,
at
those
his
shits was dope. His hands is lightning fast, like they say. He's everything that they say he is, man.
that's a good
Okay.
angles on those punches too.
Yeah.
Man, I've got to catch that fight. So, I mean, how old is Russell now? Is he still in his 20s? Because
Nah.
he seems like he's been around for a very long time.
Yeah, he in his 30s.
Yeah, and he's still got the hand speeds. Like, then again, he's what, 126? So, yeah.
You know what it is?
He's
I
like,
think he's the opposite. I think he's able to reserve his speed and stuff like that because he doesn't fight that frequently.
Yeah.
okay.
I think because he's able to heal and rejuvenate like that, I think that's what helps him. Me personally, I don't know. That's just what I think. I think that's what helps him.
Interesting concept.
Because certain dudes, I know a lot of y'all be wanting them to go in the ring and cut their heart out and put it all on the stake for y'all fans, but I keep it real. They human too, man. Some people bodies gotta recuperate. You know, y'all be wanting to see dudes 3, 4, 5 times. You know what I mean? But shoot, I ain't even gonna lie. That's a lot of wear and tear on the body, even for a dude that's like 24.
I think 2 times a year against.
I think 3 is good. I think 3 ain't too bad. And nowadays, you got to be grateful for that. 3 times a year, because you'll be lucky to get 2.
Like I wish people were paid better for all of their fights. You feel me? Like I don't know. I feel like all fights, you shouldn't even have to waste your time. You know when you're like you're first coming up and you got to get some small bodies and whatnot. Like I wish those could all pay. You feel me?
I remember everybody was hating on Conor McGregor.
Man, I hate on Conor
Because
McGregor.
McGregor's his first boxing match, and I remember Adrian Broner said when he made his first purse, and I was laughing. He said, "Man," he said, "my first man, I made $850, but they only gave me $650."
That wasn't his
Yeah, yeah.
first. That wasn't his first boxing match. He did like amateur boxing in Ireland, I think, or some shit. But
No. But like his first
first pro,
like licensed professional, because
Yeah, he talking about
he
first
did
professional
amateur.
person.
Yeah, McGregor never did pro. He did amateur stuff.
Yeah, but that was all obviously orchestrated and political. You know, let him have another professional fight and let's see how much money he makes.
well, he's suspected.
Saying
So
that, he
people
has
want
got a
to see
very
it.
big profile, so he probably will do numbers. To be fair,
He's got olive oil in behind him.
yeah.
So, listen, if you could like raise your profile, you know, it'd be awesome if like celebrities started boxing too. What's his name? What's this rapper's name? He actually can box. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Was it? Is it? Yeah. What's his name? The Superman boy.
No, yeah, well, he can box. No, not him. Not what's this cat's name? Uh,
Oh,
fuck,
you're not talking about the
Chris
Chris
Brown. Chris
Brown.
Brown. Yeah,
Chris
yeah,
Brown. Yeah.
yeah. He keeps calling niggas out to box, but nobody wants to box him. So he called out one of the Migos boys
Oh, okay.
because he was
Okay.
talking reckless. He's like, "Yo, come see me."
Yeah, I mean, I've always said that you got three aspects to boxing. You got the sweet science, the politics, and then entertainment, and that's the reason why Conor McGregor could do
He's an
those numbers.
entertainer.
Yeah, because of the entertainment side, everything outside of the ring. So, for example, going back to what you saying, Focus, if any one of these celebrities was to announce, not even professional, it can be a 2 round,
Could be a
four
one-off.
rounds. Yeah, pay-per-view on you. I mean, it's already happened. You got YouTubers that have done millions of views. You understand? And they're not professionals. They just took up boxing for 4 months and they're doing numbers. So the sweet science doesn't sell, man. I've been trying to tell people from day one. Sweet science, the sport of boxing, only sells to hardcore boxing fans, and there's only so many hardcore boxing fans in the world. If you want to do, numbers, you have to capture the imagination of not only the casuals but the general public. Do you know what I'm saying? The general public. The general public has to know. You have to have a profile outside of boxing for them to say, okay, yeah, I'm in one way or another, I'm interested in watching this fight. I might have to go to a pub, a bar, or whatever to watch the fight, or I might purchase it because I heard, so and so. I know him. I don't care about the boxing. I just want to go to see him win, or I want to go and watch him lose. That's how Mayweather made so much money, because a lot of people, the opposition, wanted to see him lose. It's the same with
And
Muhammad Ali as well.
exactly. Now, Conor McGregor is a good fighter, right? However, it's like a group of PR people and a good fighter who has charisma got in a ring and looked at Floyd Mayweather's blueprint and said, "Hey, let's repeat this in MMA. It's artificial."
Right. Oh, that's happening now in MMA, right?
Yeah, I mean, he was their creation. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
For MMA, and it's. I noticed something. Like for people who watch MMA and don't watch boxing, they don't understand that all the detractions, all the points of discussion that detract from the best fighting the best that Dana White uses, he rips them off from boxing. Before Conor McGregor, nobody was talking about pay-per-view numbers. That wasn't a thing fans cared about.
Right,
But
right.
nowadays in boxing, fans are promoters. They're like, "Oh well, he does more pay-per-views than you. You can't fight him because you don't do enough pay-per-views."
Okay, so it's catching up to the
What the
landscape of boxing now.
no, what I'm saying is in
Bro,
boxing,
all that shit come back from Mayweather. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, because before
exactly.
any of that Mayweather shit, when nobody talking about the money the way they do now. Nobody.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like nobody in MMA was doing that until Conor McGregor. But Conor McGregor was clearly an attempt to do the Mayweather effect and then have them face off. Like, I believe that shit was planned from get-go.
Yeah,
Deep street.
because historically, the MMA guys, they don't get paid nowhere near as well as A-level boxers. But
Straight
that's what
fact.
I heard anyway.
Well, what I heard was they pay the fighters 15% of the profits, meaning if an event made $1 million, right? They're gonna take, what's 15% of that?
That'd be like
150?
what? Let's say 350 or something.
Yeah. They're gonna use that to pay all the fighters. So divide that up. You get me? They take the rest, and they don't really have to report their
Damn.
earnings.
Wait. Hold on. So if the event does 1 million, right? And so that means that if you've got 5 to 10 fighters on a card, they've all got to share 350K between them.
Not exactly, right? Because everybody has their own contract. Everybody gets paid X
Yeah,
amount.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Everybody has their own contract. But here's the thing. What they're saying is what the UFC actually generates, the amount of money it generates, would equate, and the amount they're paying fighters off based on their contracts and how the events do. It's roughly like saying they're keeping 85% of the profits. You get me? Because they
Okay.
do have a certain pay structure for new fighters. Like your first contract, you're making like $4,000, and then
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this though, and it's fucked up to think like this, but I promise you, it's gonna eventually happen. One of those UFC guys is gonna get tired of that, and they're gonna come up with a sanctioning body.
Yeah,
No, I'm being
listen.
serious. I'm
Yeah.
being serious as hell. They're gonna come up with a sanctioning body and tell them guys, look, y'all come up here, y'all make y'all own event, but y'all can fight for this belt and give me percentages of every old title defense
Yeah.
and
Listen,
make y'all money.
the
It
only
might
thing
happen.
stopping that from happening is one pen.
Yeah,
All they got to
UFC.
do is change the Ali Act to instead of boxing, write combat sports, and it's covered. And immediately the UFC cannot be what it is. Dana is a fucking pimp.
All they gotta do is go to is go to the bill. They gotta get some signatures and have one of these senators or something talk about it.
Yeah. Or yeah, man, them guys there, they need to do their thing. You complain about the money in boxing, but UFC. I mean, boxing. I've heard. I don't know where people are getting their information from. Right in the US, I know this for certain. Boxing is a fringe sport, and in the UK, boxing is a fringe sport. Nobody knows about boxing. That's why we have to talk about hardcore boxing fans. You don't talk about hardcore NFL fans, baseball fans, or whatever. You just talk about baseball fans. There ain't no hardcore nothing. But hardcore means that you actually follow the sport, right? And then casual means casual. But in the UK, boxing ain't popular like that. It's the 10th most popular sport in the UK. Right? We've got sports that you probably ain't even heard of in the UK here that's more popular than boxing. And with all that being said, if boxing is like that, I don't know where MMA or UFC ranks. I don't know. That must be like 25th or something. In sports popularity in both the US and the UK. So, you got to think like these guys, especially in that MMA, they're putting their bodies on the line, their health on the line, and these fighters are only potentially getting paid 15% of what's being made. That's bad, man, because you wouldn't even pay your, most employees get paid a better proportion than that.
See, but here's the thing: if the Ali Act gets passed for MMA, then they got to reveal what they earn. And on top of that, basically, it's going to turn into what boxing is, where, as Stay Ready said, sanctioning bodies. UFC.
I'm gonna with you.
What's that?
I've been sitting here thinking about that, bro. And if they do that, I don't think it'll still do the sanctioning body thing because
No. That's what I'm saying.
the
It's
only
gonna
thing it's gonna
make it
do.
happen.
But see, here's the thing: it can't because they can do it like it's a league. They can make UFC like it's a league and still set those pay scales and still have something like the NBA with minimum and max pay scales. And then that right there will satisfy everything from UFC to Bellator to other MMA
Here's the thing
sponsorship.
now. Hold on. Here's the thing. Under the Ali Act, basically a UFC fighter, let's say John Jones,
But
can
see,
now go over to Bellator. The UFC can't have them under those exclusive contracts. They can go fight for this title, and that's
technically they can because the Ali Act only prevents you from being a promoter and a manager. That's the only thing it prevents you from being. It doesn't prevent you to have exclusive rights to a fighter.
if the fighter's not wise enough to.
No, it still don't. No matter what you say, it only prevents them from having the same manager and promoter being the same person.
True.
I.e. Bob Arrow.
All I know is Dana is against having the Ali Act being passed, and he was going on a spiel about how it shouldn't and it's bad for the sport. Like, dude, no, it sounds like it's bad for you guys. You feel me? So
Yeah.
if it's bad for them, I think it's better for the fighters. But I think it's best just for combat sports in general. If you could just if the fighter can go around and fight wherever they want to fight. The fighters make the whole thing. I'm on my same shit as always.
Fellas, let me because I think Act might be a bit busy, so we're just gonna hold it down for him until he.
Nah, my fault. I was trying to text my people's schedule and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought, yeah, we'll hold it down, man, until you.
Nah. I'm good. I'm done.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, big up, PK boxing and MMA, man. He's come through, and
Oh,
also,
I see you, PK.
yeah,
What's up
also,
with PK?
yeah, big up PK, man. Michael James, boxing, Mark Wonderlich, you ready? Big Mark and Big Money as well. Yeah, them guys just came through, man.
Hold on, real quick, yeah.
Um,
All right, I was just making sure that was you. Hello.
yo.
Yeah.
Sis done came over, huh? Tell sis I said what's up.
she,
Yeah.
man, she's sick, man. She talk about I did this to her. Well, I'm like, what do you mean? I ain't do nothing to you.
Me and mine broke up today, so shit.
Oh man,
Oh
Mac, you'll be
no,
all right.
it was no. We had a maid. This one we done. We not.
Oh, this was a big one, huh?
Yeah.
I ain't
What,
gonna say it
Jamaica?
loud, but me and her had a fight too. It's funny.
Yeah, but I bet you she didn't try to set you up.
Nah.
Oh snap! What,
Yeah,
Jamaican?
they you know how they send them other females to try to holler at you.
Oh, okay,
And,
yeah, I got you.
but hold on, but check this out. I knew it was fake, and I'm sitting there screenshotting the shit, sending it to my brother now, or my cousin, and we going back and forth tripping, and we messing with the motherfuckers. We know it's fake, and we like video chat with the boo. She think I'm actually trying to talk to this girl, but it wasn't. And I'm sending her screenshots of me and my cousin talking back and forth about this. That's exactly what's going on. It's her cousin over there trying to catch me up, but you can't catch a player. I know I've been in this game too long, but she thinks she's still trying to believe. I said I believe what you want to believe, because you know what I'm saying. I'm sending you the screenshots and everything, showing you this shit that we know this shit fake.
Hey,
We
Mac,
sitting here playing along with the game.
you'll be all
Yeah,
right, man. She'll come back to her senses. Trust me, she'll come back to her senses. Once she's got over that, she'll realize, hold on, this is stupid. You know, the
bro. I
brother,
don't
you
know,
know.
cause she went and fought, cause she didn't know her cousin was doing the shit, and she went and fought her cousin and knocked out her cousin's tooth.
Oh shit! All right,
Yeah,
that's kind. Damn. All right, that's
I
kind of
don't think so, bro.
damn.
All right. All right.
Go ahead, Dak.
Nah, my fault, y'all. Nah. It's like how you come in and just leave?
Because that's your woman. She can do that.
I feel married, man. I feel old. I feel married already. One of them ones.
Yeah, I hear that, man.
Cause she
Welcome to the
came in to
club.
get money to get groceries.
Welcome to the club, my brother.
He said, "Welcome to the club, my brother." And you don't need that goddamn much money for no damn groceries.
Yeah,
I'm just looking at it, see, talking to y'all. I wasn't paying attention. She's smart.
yeah.
She's
She don't get
smart. She
distracted.
came when I was doing the live. That was smart. And
She
she
knows
already
you ain't gonna.
balanced. She already in
You
the
gotta.
parking lot. You don't need that much goddamn money. Now I'm texting your ass on my Galaxy watch.
Bring back my change.
Hell yeah. What you think this is? Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
Where's
I ain't holding up the show.
where's Fuller at, man? Is he asleep? You sleeping, Fuller? What's going on, man? You think about some of these, because I know Fuller gets it in with the, you know, the situation and stuff. I don't know whether he's sleeping or, you there, Fuller? Is he on mute?
Pull
Let's
up.
see, man.
What's up? What's shaking?
Yeah,
K
he's on
Birdie
mute.
strong, champ.
Anyway, so this weekend as well, seeing as I think we're kind of done with the boxing, but with this weekend I saw the end game. I think you brothers have seen it, right? I heard you guys
Oh
did
yeah,
what? I think you
yeah,
did
yeah.
a live
Me
stream
and
about
Mac.
it.
Me and Mac had seen it. You gonna have people in the chat mad?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna go into
Talk
it,
about
man.
it. See, I like to tell people that I'm talking about it, so it's your choice if you listen to the live.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna go into it, man. I'll let you, see.
Nah, but dag, you know what?
You talking about Avengers?
Yeah, he want to talk about Endgame. You seen it though, right? You seen it one of them ones?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it in
What did you think of it though? You could say what you think of it. Just don't say it details any exclusive parts or anything like that.
yeah, sure. I actually like all of the previous Marvel films. This one was okay, man. It was just kind of okay to me.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know. I was kind of like I don't know. Like I don't know. I guess I was
Hey,
thinking
let me say this real quick,
it was a little
bro.
more.
That movie been out for a month. If y'all ain't seen End Games yet, y'all in last place. Get your ass up and go see that goddamn movie. We could have spoiler alerts right now. If you ain't seen it, I don't even have.
Because Mac want to
it's
talk
true,
about
true.
Mac is mad because Mac want to talk about
Yeah,
it.
cause you ain't a
It
fan.
makes no sense that people can't talk about it freely by now. He's trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause
He
you
the
ain't a fan
movie.
if you ain't seen it.
He the
You ain't a
movie
fan if you ain't seen it.
abolitionist right now. He's trying to free people into talking about it. So
But you know what it is, right? It's the reason why I watched this late because I catch all of them films usually early. But the reason why I saw it late is because we've got something called 4D over here in London, right? We've got 4D cinemas. So I didn't want to watch it in a regular
we
cinema.
got
I
Ultra
went,
4K.
yeah. Well, I don't know. Oh, you've got Ultra 4K. Is that what it is you got there? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So we got something called 4D, and what it is it's it,
It's a better 3D.
yeah, you get sensory kind of experience. So you'll get a scent in the air, and when it's raining, you'll get like a rainfall,
That's dope.
and you'll get like when you're flying through space or whatever, you get the wind, and it's kind of synchronized to the film or whatever. So I wanted to go and specifically watch the end game with that, but I had a lot of you know personal activity or whatever, so this was just the earliest time that I could see it. So and I think the film is like 3 hours long or something like that. But I specifically wanted to try that whole experience out.
Wait, so they had that movie with the chair?
Exactly. Yeah, it's the chair.
Oh man, I would have
Um,
loved to see. I ain't gonna lie, I actually wouldn't mind watching it if it was like that.
yeah, yeah.
You know
It's
what?
called.
But then again, I don't know if I would like it because I don't like really watch movies in 3D.
Mm, yeah, it is in 3D. Yeah, I didn't enjoy the 3D part of it, to be honest. I thought it was a bit too dark. It was a bit too dark for me.
Oh, it
But
was 3D.
yeah, the 3D was a bit too dark. Um, and then it was slightly out of sync as well. So, for example, I ain't gonna give nothing away. If someone was to, I don't know, punch someone in the face, the impact did the senses didn't quite. It would happen like a split second later. So so you kind of see it and then you feel it. You know what I mean? It's like, ah, man, this is slightly out of sync, but you get what's happening. Um,
I think they should work on that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think they probably will improve on it because it's next generation cinema or whatever. So, um, yeah, that I experienced it in the 4D over here. They must have something like that where you guys are as well in New
Uh,
York and Texas and LA, and they must have something
I
similar
gotta,
like
I
that.
gotta ask around. I know we got like a virtual reality place, but not like for movies and stuff. We got 3D,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 3D. Yeah,
but you know what?
yeah,
There could be a place, and I don't know.
yeah, yeah. Could be, could be. But it was all right. It wasn't too bad. Um, you know.
At first, I thought you meant the quality of the movie.
Well,
I said,
yeah.
I said ultra.
The quality. Well, that too. The quality of the music. It was okay. I felt like there was a lot of filler in there or unnecessarily long-winded scenes.
But I would have liked to be in London and had tried that out, man. That would have been dope.
Yeah, do you know I
Man,
watched it at the O2 Arena?
speaking of London, I may have to make a journey to London. I may have to go to London.
What, to sell your cigars?
Nah, there's a girl out there, man, and I'm thinking to myself, man, I know it sounds crazy, but I said, man, I gotta get that girl because she's bomb. She's bomb as hell.
Let me find out you done found you something like James Gale's sister out there, champ.
Nah, she's Algerian, but she's a black Algerian. She looks bomb as heck. At
She
first, I
thick?
thought yes. I'm like, man, I may have to try to get that girl, man. And she like, you know, she like, which one call it, hit me up, man, and just like jumped in the DM, man, and just started chatting it up. So I'm thinking to myself, man, shoot, I may have to go in hot pursuit, man, for real. You know,
Don't be you about to go out to London now?
man. If I don't know, man, it's not like I don't have family out there, but
Yeah,
man,
that's what I was about to say.
but man, she like kind of like woof. She kind of like looking good, man, and she cool, she pretty. As I said, she thick, she laid back, chill. She got the braids going on, so she kind of have like some good stuff, you know. But I'm not the type of guy to chase females, man. But maybe this may
Nah,
be the case.
that sound like a little adventure.
Yeah, yeah, it does. It does,
Shit.
man. It does, man. Especially like because like in North Africa, especially like I'm not trying to be crazy, but yeah, a lot of North Africans are racist as hell. That's just the reality. But the thing is, in North Africa, it's like a mixture of people. You have like people who look like us over there, You have people who look straight like out of like the Swedish Alps or the Swiss Alps. You know, you have a mixture of people, and she just falls in the category of looking like us. You know, with all the features that you know what I mean.
Yeah, you get
Like,
some people that are blue black Tuareg as well, man.
yeah,
Some Tuareg people.
no, the Tuareg are those are like the desert people. I think she's just like, I mean, I guess you can say she's just African, mind you, but she speaks the Arabic. But I think she's just like straight African. I don't know if she's a Tuareg. I can ask her, but from what I know, Tuaregs don't really leave their countries, man. To be honest with you, I've
Yeah, they're
never really
traditionally
thought.
nomads.
Yeah, I've never seen a Tuareg like leave and go to like a like a like a metropolis, as you say. I've never seen them leave and go to like a big city like a New York, like a London, like a Paris. I've never seen them do that, man. To be honest with you.
Yeah, they're typically they're nomads. That they're kind of outside of the world system, if you like. So as you say, you don't
Yeah.
really see them in big
I had a
major
which
cities.
one call, I had a which one call it they have these crosses that they make. Like it's like some esoteric stuff, you know. They have these Tuareg crosses. It's like how they have the Ankhs, like that's
Yeah,
their Ankh basically. You
yeah,
know, with the Tuaregs, they have like that it's like, yeah, you know, you
like
can
their
see
own
them wear it.
symbol.
Yeah, you can see them wear it and stuff like that.
Esoteric is my nickname. That's what
No,
y'all about.
it's
That's
Tuareg, not
Yeah,
Terek.
they're a very ancient people. The
Yeah,
Tuareg.
heard of.
yeah, they're biblical people. I want to say, you know,
Yeah, and
they
they're known for being blue black, like
yeah, they're like
literally blue black.
yeah,
And it's
nah, absolutely.
yeah, and it's
And
because okay,
one more thing that's different about them is that the women don't cover, the men always stay covered. The men always cover their faces, and the
yeah,
women don't cover, you know. And you can find them, they're in Algeria, Mali, Mauritania, Nigeria, Niger, Chad. They're all over the place, basically,
the
you know.
Sahara, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
yeah, they're kind of known for being blue black because traditionally the dye that's in their cloth
yeah,
um historically would tint their skin. They're
yeah,
and it'll give them a kind of like a bluish
yeah,
tinge.
That's cool.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, man, those people, they're very ancient people. They've had a
yeah,
lot of wars and fended off,
yeah,
a lot of invaders
yeah,
and stuff.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, you know, I've been kind of sleeping on North Africa. I think what I'm gonna do is like get some more books on Algeria's revolution because at one point Algeria was very Pan-African. In fact, the Black Panthers had I want to say like a headquarters in Algeria. You know, the Black
Yeah,
Panther Party. They had
yeah,
a
yeah,
headquarters in Algeria. So I'm gonna research more on Algeria because they seem they I think they had more of the Pan African leanings, whereas like Morocco had more of the imperial leanings, you know, and also Algeria supported a group that wanted to like have self determination from Morocco, but Morocco claims the territory is their own, and Algeria was supporting the that other group basically. So Algeria and Morocco, they don't like each other. They pretty much have had beef a lot of the times, you know.
yeah. When I
But
was in Germany some years ago,
yeah,
there was a lot of Algerians there as well. A lot of Algerians, and I remember speaking to some of them,
yeah,
and they was talking some real grimy stuff, man, saying that their country is was real grimy, man. Just people. Um, no, sorry, it was around the time when not Algeria, Libya. That's it. Libya was going
Libya.
through this.
Yeah, going through their crap, huh?
Yeah, and then these Algerian guys, they were just explaining that passing
Yeah,
through Libya, it's a bit of a madness. But over here
yeah,
as well, we've got a lot of Algerians here as well.
yeah,
Those guys are out here in London.
yeah. Um, are they cool? Like, do they integrate with you guys,
Um,
or do they kind of like just be on their own, like on their own vibe?
to be
Or do
honest
they
with
like
you,
talk to other Africans? Like, do they be like, yo, you know what's going on? You know?
yeah, to be honest with you, a lot of them Algerians, they're
Yeah.
not really in South London. They're more in North
Oh,
London
okay.
and West London. So I don't have too much direct experience of them. But from what
Okay.
I do know is in Edgware, that's where a lot of the Arabs, and
Yeah.
I use Arabs as a collective word.
Yeah.
Um, so it could be Arab, you could be Iranian, you could be Algerian, you could be
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
lot,
Yeah.
yeah, them guys there, they tend to stick together and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't
Yeah.
have too much experience with them to really
Yeah.
know whether they're cool with us or
Yeah.
whether they kind of just do their own thing.
I've had experience with Algerians, and from what I understand, a lot of Algerians don't like to identify themselves as Arab, although they speak the language. They
Right.
rather not be classified as Arabs because, to be honest, they don't really like Arabs. I've talked to many who say that they don't really like Saudi Arabians. They don't really like Lebanese people. They don't really like
Ishmael.
Egyptians. They don't really like Egyptians. You know, I've talked to him and I'm like, why? Because he's like, they're grimy, they're shady, they're slick and stuff like that. And I just, and history too. There's like historical reasons as
Yeah,
well.
historical
They
issues. Yeah.
conquered most of North Africa, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Nah, it's not even
Nah.
that. It's
Yeah.
not even that because the ones who conquered were black anyway. But that's another
The
story.
Arabs that conquered
Yeah.
North
Yeah.
Africa.
Yeah, that's another story
Yeah,
in
man,
itself.
we're gonna do a special pair though for Culture Day. We're gonna do
Yeah, we need to.
multicultural day.
We need to
Okay.
because I
We're gonna do
really,
multicultural day like
I
school.
be really in this,
Yeah,
bro. I'm
bro. That's
telling
why I was
you,
just sitting over here quiet. It ain't nothing I can add to this
bro,
conversation.
bro, bro.
I'm
I'm telling
taking.
you, I really be researching this stuff, bro. I really be looking
Yeah.
at this stuff, bro. I really look at the history and stuff like that. I be
Now I can
reading
tell
the
you
book.
about history part, but I
I,
don't know
I,
as far as I'm still learning the whole culture. I love the culture over there, but I'm still learning because it's so many different cultures.
Oh yeah,
oh,
yeah. I
So
mean,
I can't
I
just throw one out there and
yeah.
pick one. And right now I'm still studying Zulu tribe and the Ethiopians because the Ethiopians had their tribe of women. Oh man, that's one of the I love that. I'm
Oh,
still
yep,
reading on
yep,
them.
yep,
Boy, them
yep,
some badass women, dog.
yep, yep, yep. And they got
um,
some nice women there as well.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Uh,
them women was cold. That army of women was cold.
yep.
uh,
That's
but
what a lot of the in the Black Panther, the
yeah,
Dora Milaje, they were
yeah,
based off of that, even down to the attire. But
yeah,
whenever you brother one any of you brothers, whenever you're ready to talk about the culture, man, I'm down for that because I can go in on anything,
hey,
whether it's the Moors.
I'm with it.
you know what? We. I don't know what time you're up, but I be up sometimes because I have to talk to my family back in Africa and stuff. If you're up like around like you guys are about 8 hours ahead. So
Yeah,
if it was
yeah.
like 3 or 4 my time, it would be afternoon in your time probably. So, and I would be down to do like a
Okay.
really zombie stream
I'm
about
with
like
it.
culture.
I mean,
You
Like
know what?
I would be
I'm gonna
down for
hook
that.
that up. I'm gonna hook
Yeah,
that up. And you know what? I'm gonna
yeah,
bring you guys in, all of you, just so we can have we can just talk, man, amongst
yeah,
ourselves. It's
yeah.
not no, we can just talk.
You
It's
know,
not no competition about who
yeah,
knows what. We
yeah.
just
Nah,
talk as
nah,
brothers,
nah.
man.
It's about cooking. It's about
Yeah,
tapping in.
yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of sad though. That because at first, like, like Algeria, they helped like a lot of the revolutionary movements, including my family's revolutionary movement that they were a part of, the PAIGC. I mean,
Yeah.
they trained troops. They trained troops from Mozambique. They trained troops from like trained troops from Tanzania. Even they trained troops from Angola. They trained troops from everywhere. It used
Yep.
to be like a headquarters for that, and now it's not the same. It's backwards. Although they have they have oil. It's crazy. They have oil and minerals. They have a lot of resources there, but
Yep.
it hasn't. They just went through civil war. They had civil war. That's what really messed up their country, was that civil war they went through. But I'm researching more and more because what happened is I was looking on YouTube. I was just typing in things on YouTube, and then I look at the south of Algeria, and you see mostly black people there. I mean, you
Yeah.
see jet black, dark black people. I'm like, wow, man, they never showed this to us. And then
Damn.
you just
Even in Egypt, bro,
huh?
77% of the population is black, but they only show you the Arabic-looking ones.
Like, I was surprised, man. And so I was just like, yeah, man, but I need to research about this. And I'm really kind of tempted to like plan a trip next year and go there, man. I'm really kind of tempted to do that, to see things on myself and vlog that crap, because I'm not trying to get your channel pinched. I'm just gonna say one thing. There was one guy in Algeria
Nah,
who
don't
saw.
worry. I'm gonna end it after this because
No,
I
there was
know
one
y'all.
guy. No, put it this way: there was a historical figure in Algeria who saw the problem that come with the Jews. I'll leave it at that.
Oh man, come
How did I
on.
know it was
You
gonna
know
come?
I'm from New York, man. You know these people
Bro,
gonna be.
Hey, he saw it coming. He saw
You
it
know,
coming like a
them
typhoon.
Jewish people got
see,
an
nigga, I saw that.
APC
That
on my
was the
whole
subject from
family.
last night. Yo, Fula, hit me up. Nigga, hit me up. We'll talk.
Nah,
Yeah.
he saw it coming like a typhoon. I'm telling you. I'm reading about this guy. I'm like, man, he was a revolutionary guy. They kicked him out the country. They said, nah, man, you're going too hard. You got to leave. So he went down to our parts of Africa, West Africa, and hey, man, he started putting people up on game about like, yo, this is how you have to run government. This is how you have to do things. You got to be fair and just. You can't let things be monopolized. You got to have people check the markets. And hey, he went hard, bro. He went hard. In
Don't
fact,
don't don't worry, fool. When I do my short LDBC film, you gonna be
yeah.
the revolutionary dude in it.
I'm telling you, man, if he was around here right now, dude, hey, he would go hard on Israel right now. If he was here right now in this present time, he would be leading. He would be leading the front. Put it that way. He would be out in the field. He would not care. That's what I will say. And that's
Well,
what I'm gonna say.
well, what I would say is, speaking from a biased perspective, if you want to kind of look into uh, you know, African history, some of it. This is just,
Yeah,
biased perspective. I would advise looking up the Ghana Empire,
yeah,
Mali
yeah, yeah,
Empire,
yeah,
and the
yeah, yeah,
Songhai Empire. If you start
yeah, yeah,
there,
yeah.
that will give you kind of a good insight into
But guess what?
our history and stuff.
That guy was teaching people in those empires. The guy I'm talking
Right,
about, he
right,
actually
right.
went down to those empires and taught. You know,
And you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised just how connected history is.
no,
I'll
you'll be
just say,
surprised. I'll just say this, not to cut you off. You will
uh,
really be surprised how many exchanges we had with like North Africans, us West Africans, when there was no borders. Like there were people who would go study in North Africa. There were people who would come from North Africa, study in West Africa, and settle there, and
Hmm.
actually just stay there.
Yeah.
And these borders really messed us up, bro. I'm telling you,
Wida.
they really messed us up, man. These
You ever heard of
borders,
the Kingdom of Wida?
yeah.
Yeah, supposedly they're like Northeast African and they relocated. They settled like something like west of Nigeria or something like that.
Yeah, it's just these borders, man. When they cut up the cake, man, they left us like freaking like scrambling, man, and that's sad. And we're still scrambling, as Deontay Wilder said, to this
To this
day.
day,
To this day.
like my man said. All right, guys, let me wrap this up, man. Focus boy, you want to go first, champ? Thanks for coming on.
Hey, yo, thank you for having me on, fam. Appreciate y'all. Salute to the chat. Salute to the panel. Always a pleasure chatting with you, homies. And salute to the LDBC. Um, as always, subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that bell icon and stay tuned. I got some videos coming out. Yeah, all that good shit.
Always. Okay, one of the ones.
Yeah, man. Thanks for shooting the link, Act. It's been a good conversation. You know, we caught up on a lot of boxing, and stuff. Good conversation. And as I say, all these brothers, it's a shame Mac just dipped out. He must have just had something that he needed to deal with real quick. Um, I was gonna say, man, because I know he mentioned that he was looking into the Ethiopians, and the Zulus and stuff, man. I was just gonna recommend researching, these empires, um, just give us a bit of a perspective on ourselves, and the diversity that we have across the continent, you know. Um, but big up Mac, stay ready boxing. He stays ready, and I know he stays ready. I've seen that AR, man. I'm just joking. Legendary top cap, the odd fella, Rough House, Full of Sports, Focus Balls, PK, boxing and MMA. Um, all of the other, oh, of course yourself, Ack, man. Like I'm gonna try and miss out my brother Ack. 503 as well. All the usual suspects that come through when they can. Big up all you guys, and all the people that usually come through in the chat. The usual suspects there, like Mark Wonderlich. Um, who else is there?
Okay,
The other guys. But yeah, one of them ones, man. I'm out, man. Peace.
my man. Okay, my man. That be knowing them people from that crooked letter state. Was good, fool. Give us the last words. Close us out.
I think he just dipped out.
Oh, he
Yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He just cut out. He just cut out.
Oh, okay. My fault. All right, I'm gonna close it out. My fault. Appreciate Focus Boy. Appreciate Fuller. Appreciate Mac. Appreciate 503. Appreciate Legendary for coming on. Everybody for a little bit. You know what I mean? This is my Sunday wrap up. I would have been on sooner, and this would have been done already, but they wasn't letting me jump on. I didn't give up, so eventually, I was able to get on. But shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to the full Berserker clan. It's your boy Ack Reach. I never steer you wrong, and I'm out.
Peace.